Hello. Hi, Sonia. Let's grab some of that. Not sure how that paint's going to react. Hey, Shane. How are you? So, a little different weird angle I have going here. Hope y'all don't mind. It is a bit strange. We're going to give this a go and see what happens. I can turn that up a little bit if I need to. But go up a little brighter. And that is the bottom. So you can see it all. It's just the angle's kind of interesting. I'm not looking down. I'm looking up a little bit. Try to cut down on that glare I've been having. We'll see what happens. I have no paint on my palette because I just cleaned it off. So I put this paint on there. It's probably it's pretty dry. So we need to grab some white. Remember where I put it? Yep, down there. I'm gonna grab a little white, put it on my palette here. And I think I'm gonna grab some sienna too. I'm going with raw sienna today. Because it'll give me kind of the look I'm looking for. Because it's got sienna in this here a little bit. And we also need some yellow ochre. That'll give me the tones of yellow that I want. And then with the blue I have, it's a watercolor paints. No, it's a watercolor Prussian blue. It's weird. It's a watercolor paint. So I don't know how it's going to react with the acrylic cover. It may not work with it. So I probably should get a backup thought just in case. Let's see. What do I have? I have any blue in here that I can reach? Or I don't have to. Yeah, well, whatever you. You are blue. Okay, we'll go with that. It's just dark blue. Hi, Aurora. Yeah, I'll just go with the dark blue so we have it. And we're going to attempt to keep the paint off from our gloves today. That was a pretty sweet flower Anthony just painted, I'll tell you what. That was cool. In my dreams, would I be able to paint something like that? That was way more than I could do. That's for sure. Oh, there's no water in that bowl. I'm sitting there dunking my brush like trying to clean it. It's like, oh, there's no water in there. Let's swap out. I'm gonna have to try that flower he painted sometime, because I love them. I have them in my front yard. And some of my actual photographs I've had produced and put in magazines and stuff are actually those in purple. So, and not totally wet. That's all right. I mean, not totally dry. Not totally wet. Not totally wet. Seems a little wet to me. Gonna try this watercolor paint and see what happens. This is just to cover my. It was just to cover my paper. It's what I had left on my palette from like 3 days of painting. A lot. want this dark line. I'm gonna have to grab some regular acrylic paint. Gotta mix it in with those two. I'm gonna use the watercolor paint as my water to thin it out. Got a lot of texture in that paint right there, that's for sure. I can feel it. I can feel it moving. I don't feel like taking 2 seconds to put heat shrink on, and my torch is actually in the other room, so we're just gonna put tape on it. You have to go in and kind of repair every one of these new ones. Don't know. Don't know what's on here. It's kind of darken this line up right here. And grab just a tiny touch of white. So up here. See if we can get this to go right. I hope. Maybe. Been a while since I've done this. Excuse me for 1 second. Emergency alert. We're having heavy snows, and there's heavy snow squalls. Just reduce driving down to visibility down to less than a quarter mile, which is not very far. Weather. Just high winds with it though, Jim. It would suck if Anthony left YouTube. YouTube needs Anthony's more than they need other channels that call themselves art channels and basically play with crowns. Need creative people. But I get it. I know Shane gets it. That's for sure. Oh, the dog's family. Been around a long time with him. Been through a lot with him. It's enough to mess up anybody. Our pets are very much family. Some people think we're nuts because of it, but whatever. I don't care. There's a reason my dog sleeps in my bed. I don't, sleeps on my couch. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off. This is kind of a weird deal for me to do. Those tones, oh yeah. Oh, no. I've never painted on YouTube without Anthony being around some way, some point. Well, he's been there really, except for the vacation he took for a while. Hiatus. It's weird. Now you guys are all going, what the heck are you painting? You'll see. I don't know if the picture looks okay or not. We do not know. Let's see, what color are you? Got my lights turned all the way up. I don't know if this other light would make a difference being over there or not. I'm not, Yep, there we go. All blue, all green. And it's perfect. I haven't got there yet, Jim. This camera does not play the whole tilt thing very well because I'm not using a smooth tripod. I'm using a step tripod right now. means that it goes click, 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 click. Instead of smoothly folding, coming down, because that's what I have, because, well, somebody managed to break his other tripod yesterday. It's held together with C-clamps and stuff. So, make do with using a ring light GP Kmart tripod deal. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I've had some great luck lately when it comes to equipment. It's like, yeah, let me send you all this really nice stuff. Great, thank you. Very much appreciated. Very needed. Probably nothing I could ever afford otherwise. And everything breaks on me, virtually. Pretty common. Oh, I don't know. Just seems to just come apart. Well, the stuff's, that tripod I was using, Jim, is 21 years old. 22 years old. Thousands of miles. Just tired. Alright, so we got that. And let's add a little of this here. I'm gonna have to try that flower sooner thinking about it the whole time. No. Bubble wrap does not work around here. There's a little person that just completely destroys it. Oh yeah, well, it stinks when some of them are brand new and they go out, Joe. Let's see if we can get a couple layers. I gotta get one of those little springy things that go in the bottom of a cup, you know? I don't even know what they're called. Looks like a coil spring. Just ease this in here. Kind of like that. Yep, we'll go with that. Somewhere's right around in here, I think. Yeah, I think right around there. Hey, TR, what's going on? So, a little bit off. Let's try to kind of, sort of. All right. Gonna go. Let's go with the sienna. No, let's go with the yellow ochre first. Put it in the white. Let's go with yellow ochre right here. Gonna throw a little bit of white right in here. I'm going to do this as long as I can. We'll see what happens. So far, we're okay. Wait, were we supposed to laugh at that, Jim? Oh man, I didn't get that memo. Why didn't you guys give me that memo? Jim, next time can you send me the memo? Thanks. Bruce, I'm just gonna tell a joke. Hey, what's going on? How are you, buddy? Let's see what kind of there. Let me a little bit. Thank you. I hope you enjoy them. Excuse me for 1 second. I think that will work. Oh, now we go a little bit more. A little darker. Let's go a little bit of the yellow ochre. We'll grab some sienna now. Some raw sienna. We're putting a little bit of blue in it. So it's going to have a little green tint to it. Yeah, I'll put a little bit of that right in here. We're not really sure if we can do this. We are going to certainly give it a go. And just a tiny touch of white. Got all that texture in there that's kind of just blowing it away. Now the hard part. Jim. That was the easy part. Yep. Now the part that's going to really take a couple minutes for my brain to process here. So this is like not the easiest thing in the world to do. All right, let's see what we can do here. Grab some blue, some green. Gonna go a little darker, and we'll go lighter after. Yeah, it would be. Let's grab the blue. Are you sure this guy's amazing, Jim? Just ask a friend. No, I put swirls in my paint when I did the undercoating. Just for you, Jim. You're right. I'll stop messing you up. Paint the same way all the time, you tend to get. You can place it this way with paint sometimes. So I like to kind of be different and put it upside down. Try to paint it backwards. Thank you. I have a very, very good teacher. Still learning. Teachers, actually. That's right. It's an incentive. That brush is not good for me. I tried using it, but I'm sorry, brush, you just don't work. Maybe with watercolors you could work, but not for this stuff. You just, oh, of course now it does what I want it to do. I don't really like that look right there. Let's, you know what? Just because it's there, and we've got maybe enough energy to do it. Oh yeah, that paint's low. Not so much left in there. Let's just grab a little black. Maybe a touch of blue in it. I don't really like this for here, so let's maybe just kind of easing that in there like that. And we'll just kind of, we'll ease this down in here. And kind of stretch that over there like that. And maybe down in like right in there or something like that. Using a round brush, not exactly the greatest thing in the world to do some type of rock with, but hey, whatever, it's good to go. Probably not for very long, but hey. Mayhem, mass confusion, mayhem. And whatever comes to mind. That's my style. Just kind of ease that over there somewhere. So I don't know. Something like that. Just, it'll do what it wants to do. Grab just a tiny touch of white. Just kind of rinse that off just a tiny bit. Get a little cleaner white. Oh, I don't know, like right in here. Maybe a little something right here too. Maybe like right in here. Sort of kind of like that, maybe. Go in this light blue colored. It's just a light blue. Just wipe off the brush a little bit. And we're just gonna bring that down there like that. Maybe a little over here. Drop a little of that in there. Ease up on the hard lines. And we'll just kind of maybe swipe in a little bit right here. What do you think? There should be a little something right here. And let's black right in there like so. And put a little bit back in there, a little bit right back in here. Got kind of a deep looking rock going. Rinse that off. Get that round that we just made all that messy stuff with. Let's put in the darks first. I'll put in these darks right in here. And that's just a dark green. I'll go back in and put even some more dark in a second. In a week? I paint every single day. And sometimes I paint 4 or 5 times a day. Yesterday I painted live 3 times. I don't know how many I did last year. Just add a little bit of that sandy look to it. Then we can grab a different flavor of green. Yeah, going with a lighter green. It's kind of a pretty bright green, actually. It's a little bright for me. I'm going to have to tone it down just a little bit because I think it's pretty obnoxious, but a little bit in between the colors there. A little bit over here, maybe somewhere right in here. We're not going to take out all the darks. We're not going to go straight across and make a... So we're going to go back and add some more color. Go add a little bit more light color to that. We'll go up just a little bit more and put a little bit lighter up in here. Just in a few spaces. Maybe over here. We'll go even brighter. I haven't cleaned the brush at all, so we're just going to kind of put these right up in here. We'll go right up in there. I'll bring that right up in here too. Oh, I'm still learning. As soon as I figure out how to paint, I'll let you know though. It's still a learning process for it. I paint for therapy. It keeps me from losing my mind. Quiet, Jim? Jim was about to say something rude, I'm sure. Yep. Not gonna stop now. I give up. No, you're good. And maybe we'll just take this, like right here. Let's go wipe that off just a little bit. I could see it right there. I can see it right here. It's just kind of, it says, hey, I'm right here. Yeah, we're just going to kind of. Just ease it in here. Just kind of make it look like it kind of went in here. And we'll grab a little bit of white. Not much, just a little. I don't know if we want to do that or not. Yeah, why not? Sure. Let's grab a little brush. I think it says it needs to be there. Let's grab a little flat. How flat are you? Yeah, you might work. I'm going to go dry. Good night, Shane. Thank you for hanging out. I don't know if we can do it with this brush or not. We're going to try it. Okay. Trickle, trickle, trickle. Okay, have to fix that. That's okay. We can do that. Add some darks in there. Kind of wanted it to be bigger than that. I'm not worried about the mess though. That's for sure. We'll go back in and repair that. A little bit of beach area. So we'll put a nice little something right here. Something right in there. Okay with that. I'll do the same on this side. Gonna pull that over a little bit. See? Don't worry about it. It is what it is. I'm just kind of. It is. I can do it, anyone can. Seriously. That'll work. And a tiny bit of something right here. A little something right in there. Maybe just to give it some movement. You know, we want a little bit of water movement here. Not a big fan of flat water. Somebody knows that though. Just don't ever see it. That's all. Pretty rare. There's always some kind of ripple, even if it's ever so just tiny. And I think that'll work. Grab a little bit of white. It's like blue. It's white, light blue and black. Close enough. Oh, yeah, let's go. I don't know. Let's put one right here. Ease up on those skunks there. What you do is you pull your white down. Into the black. And you go back in with your black. And you kind of decide where you want that to be. So maybe you don't want that much of a rock. Maybe I'll put this much of one. I don't like so much white on that one. We'll bring that one down into gray. Maybe I'll make a rock that way. Maybe incorporate that one into it. And we got kind of something over here we can bring that way. There we gotta lose a little bit of that line right there. There we go, just like that. And we grab some black straight, with no gray. And we decide where we want the shadow to be back there, maybe in there. We'll do the same thing here, we'll just put little shadows down in there. And we'll grab a little of the sienna, sure. Toss it in that black and the white kind of mixture. And we'll just kind of bring it in there. Rub the white and the blue in together. Kind of just deal. Just knock the whites off the tops. Bring the grays in. A little bit more over there. So they're there, but they're not the look at me's, you know. I'll just kind of maybe drop one in there. We want them in here, but we don't want them like main focus. There. That's the focus we want. And there we go. That's what we've got. Let's grab a signature type of material thingy. Let's go with red, obviously, because we like red. We like red. We like red. We like red only because we need to still put a bird in here. And a signature. And pull some tape and call it a day. I've been down here a long time. You gotta go upstairs. Yep, just about right timing. You go upstairs, make some meatloaf. wife and son. That might be too low for Jim because Jim's not going to be happy that it's that low. Kind of in between, maybe, if I can. I don't know if I can. Nope, probably not. Let's see if I can tighten that so it stays right there. Stay. Stay, camera, stay. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. So he doesn't have to complain about it being too low then. But, see, paint backwards. Doesn't hurt. Gets your brain thinking something different. That way you kind of paint your water first. And thank you. Get your brain thinking in a different direction. But still keeping my water lines straight, even though it's tilting, it's not running off the edge. The water's still flat. And that was not a good idea to do what I just did. I just rinsed my brush. I forgot that I'd taken my glove off. Well, that's going to leave a mess on my hand. Turn my hand blue. Glad it was mostly water. Otherwise, right now, I'd be itching terribly. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for hanging out. I truly appreciate it. We'll do this again tomorrow. We are not doing multiple live streams today because we are trying to make it. And Tuesday, I probably will not be on in the morning because Tuesday will be number 1000 live stream video content piece. But thank you very much. I have to go upstairs and wash my hands. We'll see y'all later. Take care.